following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
Because Dollar General has $2 New York strips.
Yeah, didn't you tell us about that like when the show first started?
And if you think I'm fucking buying that shit, you out of your face.
You got choices. Some people don't. Just like that meat on Good Times. They made that man eat that steak. He thought he was gonna die.
Man, jeez, I hope they don't make nobody eat that shit,
bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, man. If there's a steak $1 or $2, it's called go get some chips in the aisle.
Show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
What's going on out there, everyone listening to the show? Welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, as always, it's your man, Ruben in the house. And of course, always beside me, it's my man, my mellow AG on the ones and twos.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Yo, man. This week was crazy.
How so?
I got some good news, I got some bad news.
Bad news first.
Of course. Bad news is my feet ain't healed up.
That is bad. How long is this now? 6 weeks now?
Something like that.
Okay.
So I got an appointment last week with my doctor. Let my doctor look at it. Because, my doctor is, she's an endocrinologist, the whole diabetes thing. So I was like, this shit ain't healing up. What's up? She looks at my feet. First thing she says, oh my God.
That's never good.
It's never good. I have diabetic foot ulcers on my feet.
That sounds worse.
So, but she did say, could I explain to her what happened and how it happened? So she did say that pretty much what happened was, when my feet ripped open.
Yeah.
The ulcers were under my dead skin.
Oh, okay.
So they'd been hanging out.
Right.
Until a reason for them to pop up and say, got you, motherfucker. And that's what they did. They
Is that what they said?
Yep.
Okay.
So she was like, I need to send you a podiatrist because they know how to heal wounds, like how to, wound care, and to be like, yeah, we got to fix your feet so you can keep them. I'm all for that because I like my feet. And then, honestly, it would be a cold day in hell before they take my feet because I don't care if the motherfuckers were dying. There's no point in getting rid of them.
So you're willing to die to keep your feet?
No, as long as the shit stayed down there is awesome.
It's never going to stay down there. That's why they cut feet off.
If that shit start to move, then yeah, we got a completely different situation. But there are people who walk around with one foot and one leg. So who am I to sit here and be a bitch and not get fake feet? So that'd be hard shit, though.
I'm trying not to laugh at this. This is so serious.
I mean, no,
the way you're saying it.
Because, man, if I don't say it like this, I'm gonna cry. And I'm not trying to cry.
Understood.
So I walked to my car. They set him up. She was also like, yes, she did say this. I will share it to the listeners. If you have to go to urgent care, go see your doctor right after.
Okay, that doesn't sound
immediately.
Good. Does she not believe in urgent care?
Well, she does. But once again, urgent care. This is the second time in my life that urgent care has misdiagnosed my situation.
Oh. So they missed the ulcers altogether.
Yeah. Well, so it's not necessarily their fault. So I'm not going to sit here and blame them for that. They just don't have the expertise. Because once again...
That's a specialty though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I on purpose got a doctor who deals with diabetes. Why? So I didn't have to go to a second doctor, including my main doctor, because that's stupid. I went to one doc. My thing is, I got one doctor for everything. So yeah, she kind of complained about urgent care and stuff like that, and I was like, that's why I came to you, because after like a couple weeks, they were healing, but they weren't healing. So I was like, well, I need to take my, shout out to Father. He's like, you need to go get your doctor. Look at that. But it wasn't the first time it was said. It's just the one I listened to. So, did that. But yeah, so I walked out of my car, called the podiatrist when I got in the car. I ain't playing with this shit no more. Games are over. And I called, and she was like, somebody just canceled. We have an opening at 11 o'clock on Monday. Holla.
Monday meaning tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
And I went to the doctor on Friday.
Okay. Wow.
Holla at your boy.
Yes. That usually doesn't happen. Usually they make you wait a couple weeks at least.
Does not. And so the doctor was like, do this, do this, do this. Go see them. And she was like, you're probably going to see them for the next 6 months. And she kind of explained, I guess, what they're going to create some sort of foot cast.
Okay.
When I walk, I will walk, but not on the wound, because that's the thing, right? What happens is I walk on my feet every day. I'm walking on the wound, which it never really gets a full chance to heal all the time.
And you're not really feeling that pain, are you?
Hell no. I got that shit that don't make me feel nothing. I can't remember what it is right now. But yeah, so that's where I'm at, bro. It's good that I know what's up. It's good I apparently called it in time, so they don't have to take my feet off. But, for the next 6 months, I'll be seeing a podiatrist. And you know what? I'm actually pretty cool with that too, because they're going to be like, hey, are you're wearing the right shoes? Like, I feel like I'm wearing the right shoes. They're Medicare approved. So I feel like I'm already wearing the right shoe. But they're going to make sure they're going to take care of me and stuff like that.
Right.
So, awesome. The second awesome is, that was the bad news. Good news, I lost 10 pounds since the last time I see a doctor.
Sweet.
Holla at your boy. Down
lost 10 pounds.
I think most of it's due to this injury, but I ain't about to ask no question.
10 is 10, right?
It's either that or Ozempic or a combination. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Thank you. I'm 54 pounds away from my desired goal.
And your desired goal is?
Let's go.
What's your desired goal?
250.
250, okay.
Yep. Let's go.
10 pounds.
So I'm going to start working out. Yeah.
There's the bike. I'm looking at the bike, man. I'm looking at the bike.
Yeah. I still can't use that yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your feet. God.
Yeah, feet. But I got weights and stuff. I got a bar. It's time to, it's about time to get down with the get down. For reals.
Let's do it.
So,
I'm going to ask you about it every week now.
That's cool. So, and I hey, man, if I'm lazy, I'll be like, oh, lazy this week. Fuck that shit. But
that's really not how accountability is supposed to go, but okay.
Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes, true. You wouldn't.
So, because look, man, if I suck that week,
you just sucked.
The only person who's hurting is me.
Truth.
So, ain't no point in lying. So, we have that. There's something else good that happened. Something fucked up that happened this week.
Okay.
I was going to save this to my rant, but I can't. So somebody stole my lawnmower. They went to my backyard and stole my lawnmower.
Are you for real?
For real.
Wow.
And I live in a decent part of where
you kind of do. You really do.
And I was like, fuck you and everything in your life. Like, I hope that you get whatever you saw that you get. But I hope after that, nothing else positive happens to you. That's a whole bunch of middle fingers going around. But shout out to my uncle. He came through for your boy. He was just like, yo, I got I got a because mine was gas, right? I got an electric one for you.
Is it battery powered or plug it in?
No, it's plug in, but I got a 100-yard cord, so the front yard is great. The backyard is gonna be questionable, but I don't give two shits in a bucket. I can cut grass, so hopefully I'm gonna test that out tomorrow because it decided not to really rain today and shit. But nah, man, like they left the grill though.
They didn't take the grill?
I guess they ain't worried about eating. They just worried about cutting grass.
I ain't hungry. I just want to cut grass.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe they was like, well, we can make money cutting grass.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah. But like, I hope the motherfucker blows up on them. In their face.
Or like Black Morticia Adams said, it's hope the grass is uneven.
I mean, the cool thing about it is, though, they got like a quarter tank of gas in that bitch. So they got to get their own gas can.
Or a quarter tank of gas can cut a little bit depending on how big your yard is.
They can't cut my front yard.
Okay. Well, maybe they live in a townhouse.
I don't give a fuck. You came to my backyard had nothing to do, like, really? Because you can't see shit from my front.
They might have been looking at you.
I mean, it could have been, but you know what? I got something for that ass.
And get a dog now?
Nah, fuck that. It's called security. I got all this shit. Man.
Some cameras back there?
Maybe. I'd tell you, but, I gotta keep it off the grid.
Okay.
Nope, I just gotta keep it off the grid, man. Because they might be listening to the show. And if you listen to the show, fuck you. Period. Capital letters.
Somehow I don't think they're listening to the show.
God damn it.
In fact, I would be willing to bet a lot of money they're not listening to the show.
And if they're not, I hope that their hearts hurt. I hope that their ears were burning.
None of that is true.
And I wish nothing positive for them for the rest of their life.
Bad people can live some pretty nice lives. Yep. However, karma is a real thing.
Karma is a biatch. And I hope they get all of it. I mean, damn, man. Bro, I had two things in the back. A grill, a rake, and my lawnmower. And you took the goddamn lawnmower.
You don't have a garage?
No.
No, okay. I know you have a
carport.
Okay.
No, but I got some shit happening. I gotta, I'm gonna go
get a shed.
Get some shit up. Well, first of all, I'm not rolling in bank like that. But I'm going to.
You realize you can build one, right? What?
What makes you think in all the years you've known me, AG, that I'm going to build any goddamn thing?
I have hope in you, sir, that you will be motivated to do something.
AG.
Look, I said I had hope. I said I had hope, man.
What have you ever known me to physically build?
Okay. Faith is understanding things that will happen that are unseen, sir. I said I had hope. I still do.
Yeah, no.
I mean, when you were talking good last week or week before when you were talking about you needed to build a deck, I was like, okay. So maybe the homeowner coming out in you.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't trying to waste my money, bro.
How is it a waste of money? You can put all your gear in there and lock it up.
Yeah, but
what?
I mean, no. You telling me to build some shit?
Okay,
These hands don't. Do it look like any labor touch these hands?
You come from good stock, sir. I'm sure you can get it done if you wanted to.
You're right. I know some people I can call.
See?
Which means I got to pay for it.
Okay, Ruben. Okay. I still have hope for you, sir.
Well, I'm not, right now, I can't build a damn thing because I'm pissed. But that's okay.
You're pissed so you can't build anything?
Yeah. Look, man, I'm trying to build shit right, bro.
Okay. How are you being pissed, taken away from you building anything right? Where's the prevention in being pissed?
Man, I had to work with hammers, nails, and shit. I would bodily harm myself accidentally. Once again, I've had an ex-girlfriend say, you know what? You really shouldn't mess with knives.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. She thought I was just a little reckless. with a
Like
knife.
what? How are you? Okay, how are you reckless? Were you cooking something?
Well, yeah, and I was chopping shit up, and I apparently wasn't chopping it up the correct way.
Well, see, that sounds like a
she
her
thought I would
problem.
She thought I would lose a finger or something, and I'm just like, well, I appreciate you like my fingers, but yeah, but it got me out of doing shit in the kitchen, so it works. But I know my way around a knife. I ain't crazy,
You know,
but I have cut myself for unintentionally.
so basically she wasn't wrong.
I mean, I didn't say she was.
I'm just gonna have my hope and keep it moving, sir. I can't with
appreciate
you.
that.
I'm just gonna have my hope and just keep
Yeah.
it moving.
But I hope those motherfuckers have no hope.
They do have hope, sir.
Yeah, hope to go to jail.
That might
'Cause
happen,
that shit, that
but it won't be for your lawnmower. I promise you that.
Yep, karma's a bitch. They gonna walk in the wrong motherfucker's backyard.
I was gonna say that's more likely to happen. They're gonna try to steal from somebody, and it's gonna be the wrong one on the right day.
I mean, because look, man, I don't live in the country. I do live around white people,
True enough.
and I do live around like families. So like, somebody got a gun. If I hear pop and go outside and see shit happen in somebody's backyard, I'm gonna throw up a fist, hit them with a thank you, and keep it pushing. And I'm not gonna call the cops. Fuck 'em.
Well, how do you know it's going to be the right thank you? They could be shooting someone else who's innocent based on, with respect to your.
Look, bro, if you're in somebody's backyard and you don't live there, that's your ass.
True
You
enough.
get what you get.
Yeah, true enough. True enough.
So, I mean, there's no hate in my heart. But fuck them guys.
Okay, you can't do both at the same time, sir.
Trust me, I will try. That's what I do.
Okay.
But
But I am sorry somebody stole from me. That's really bad. I've had some stuff
that's
stolen
like-
from me. It's awful.
that's like the worst shit ever, man.
It is.
Like, I don't like people stealing from me.
And the only thing worse than that is have somebody lie to you or betray you. Yes.
Yeah, you act like white people don't get robbed.
But
Do I
see,
report on-
but in his
on next
neighborhood,
door?
the idea that they singled him out concerns me.
Yeah, they
Because your assailants might not look like you think they look.
That's all right. I got something for that ass. For them.
Did you report the theft on next door?
Fuck no. They've been trying to get me to join that shit. That's probably what it is. They've been trying to get me to join that shit. No.
I know a guy at work that belongs to that. All they do is complain, as far as he's concerned. All they do is complain about dumb mess.
I mean, white man. I mean, yeah. If I had a shed,
Well, see, now
and
you're
maybe that's
going.
my bad.
Look, I tried to say it softly.
But I mean, fuck 'em.
You're a homeowner, man. You really got to get a shed or something. That's why I was like, because it's like I thought you didn't have a garage, but then it's like, let me ask him anyway to make sure. I don't want to presume. So but dude, you got to get some sort. Rubbermaid makes one, just big
Yeah, I
enough for you to put, just
Yeah, I know.
not unless you're gonna get yourself a chain and chain it up.
I mean, I'm gonna have to do something, especially for the grill.
That's next.
And that's the thing, right? That's really the messed up part, man. It's not the messed up part of it is the feeling of helplessness.
Yeah,
That's really the fucked up part. Real talk. Because it's like,
because they stole away your false sense of security.
yeah. So now I gotta turn to Fort Knox and shit, man. And it's,
Well, do you have
That's
you got
expensive.
a home security system now? Did it come with the house?
Something came with the house.
Ruben, you got to take care of this stuff, man.
I mean, clearly. Clearly,
Your
clearly I
community
have
is
no
not
choices
gated.
now.
You never had choices. It just didn't happen to you yet.
I mean, but I grew up in Petersburg and nobody effed with our shit.
Okay, everybody in Petersburg is black, and you live in a pretty nice side of it. So
Nah, we live in the suburbs, man. There are white people in the suburbs.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. You lived on a pretty nice side of it. This is different. I mean, where you live is pretty nice, but it's not.
I was gonna say,
I'm just saying. They, people that like to steal stuff have access. They don't have to travel too far.
sorry, I got
Get yourself
stuff for
a
that
shed
ass.
or invest in some master locks and some cables.
I mean, we got to start small first. But yeah, the shed is really the next thing I got to worry about. I mean, yeah, I understand it's that homeowner shit, but fuck those hoes. So, on that note, we're gonna do a little crazy world, because as my life just became crazy, I gotta remind everybody that the world that we live in is kind of crazy. So, apparently, workers removed dozens of apparent marijuana plants from the Wisconsin Capitol Tulip Garden, Madison, Wisconsin.
Right up under the governor's nose?
That's right. Weed on the damn White House.
Hey, man, if it's legal, we don't really have something. We don't have nothing to talk about.
And it's not legal in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. There it is. There it is.
They don't know if it's hemp or marijuana. Now, here's the thing, man. Like, I mean, the workers removed the plants, but that agency couldn't determine if it's weed or hemp.
Well, I mean, what's the difference at the plant level? What's the difference?
I don't know. I ain't never smoked that shit.
I'm just asking you. It's just like,
I don't even know what it look. I know what it basically looks like on TV, but I've never seen weed.
Well,
like in
I think it's like one of those things that's non-consequential until you process it. And if you process it the right way, it's legal. If you process it the other way, it's not, depending on the state which you reside. What I'm saying is, it's like if it's just a plant, it's only but too much to talk about. Now, It is ironic and very funny that this is happening in a state in which marijuana is not legal, and it happened right up under the governor's nose, even though it's not his fault. But it's like, that's a pretty good prank.
So the botanist who examined the plants said that they were cannabis plants.
Okay.
But once again, the difference between weed and hemp is weed's got the compound that make people high.
Right.
Hemp does not.
Right.
But the damn botanist couldn't tell the difference. Then what are they paying you for? I mean,
well, there's got to be something else going on if a botanist can't tell. Because you're right, it is his job to know the difference.
Her job.
I'm sorry.
And that's probably why. Well, let me change that. They do say she, because her name is Shelby. That could be either way. But they do say she. She couldn't say for certain whether they're marijuana or hemp. And I'm just like, hold on, chick. You're a botanist, and you should know about every plant. You should know the difference between weed or hemp. That's my thought. And there were dozens of plants in the garden. So basically saying that someone planted them intentionally. Of course it's weed, it's not hemp, man. Come on, bro. Like, they did that shit to be like, well, y'all got it on the garden. Why can't we have it?
Man, look, I don't even know what I think. That's the craziest, funniest thing I've ever heard. It's like, you are doing this right up under, I mean, there is no bigger person in the state of Wisconsin than the governor.
Yeah, it was a large number of plants. It was just a large number of plants for it to be anything but accidental. Yeah, no, somebody planted that weed and be like, I can't wait for this shit to grow. And then next thing you know, got their ass.
Is that what he said?
I mean, probably. Because that's what I would have said. Like, got their ass.
Okay.
So, marijuana remains illegal in all forms. Even for medical purposes.
Oh, they don't have a medicinal store that you can go to if you're a cancer patient or whatever?
It's illegal in Wisconsin altogether.
Okay. And
they couldn't much support among their state Senate counterparts. So, they didn't even get a hearing. There's like, you want that weed, you gotta go somewhere else, bitch. We don't do that here. But they do it. It's just the weed man is like undercover. Which is crazy because, like, let's be real. 10% of those guys probably smoking.
Absolutely. Just because it's illegal doesn't mean people ain't getting high.
Yeah, that means their weed man comes to the damn Capitol. Because imagine getting pulled over in your state vehicle and you got weed in it.
Hey.
It's called Your Job Is Go.
Well, that's the least of your worries.
Especially since it's illegal, bro.
Exactly.
So, hey, man, I got the second, and I got the last one, and this impressed me. But I was just like, damn, that's a lot of work. So, vending machines. Everybody's got it. You got vending machines at work, don't you, AG?
Yeah, much to my dismay, but yes.
And they suck.
They're actually really good, and I eat stuff I don't need to be eating. It's awful. It's the crappiest thing. It's good stuff. No, it's not good stuff. All of it's awful.
Does it got like sandwiches and that shit in there too?
Bro, I'm just saying.
Well, guess what? In Germany, they got vending machines with goddamn sausage in it. Bratwurst, brockwurst, and barbecue meats.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can go to a vending store and get your ribs, brother.
And it's like, are you for real? I know we got sandwiches in ours, but when you say bratwurst, I mean, you mean like a real brat?
Yeah, vacuum sealed.
Pre-cooked, just put it in the microwave to heat it up?
I don't know if it's pre-cooked. It don't look pre-cooked. Nah, this shit don't look pre-cooked.
Wait a minute, so how are you supposed to eat it?
Well, being vacuum sealed allows it to last for a considerable amount of time.
Okay, but usually when I picture a vending machine, I'm picturing either ready to eat right away or a microwave away from eating. So what are you talking about?
So I'm assuming, because they don't really specify, but I'm assuming because it's got, well, let me explain. I'm pretty sure it's got some refrigeration going on in there. Because I have seen vending machines that has refrigeration inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they put them in areas that are structurally weak, rural areas. And apparently the vending machines are becoming increasingly popular. So you live in the sticks, you can go to damn Dollar General and get yourself some fresh bratwurst out of the vending machine.
Do they have food deserts in Germany?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really? So white folk out there struggling? Because most of the black population in Germany, I gotta believe, is military.
And they live in a city. So they said strong development towards the vending machine, which is used to deliver meat, milk, eggs, and other products to customers outside of core opening time. So when the supermarket's closed, if you need some eggs, you go to the vending machine.
That is not a bad idea.
Yeah, but how much these motherfuckers cost? Like, they don't go into that shit.
Well, I gotta believe it's kind of like going to 7-Eleven for a dozen eggs, which
ain't
if your
cheap.
7-Eleven has a dozen eggs, it's probably like $10.
Bruh, if you go to 7-Eleven for a dozen eggs, you better eat something else.
I mean, what else you gonna eat in there? So 7-Eleven, some wings and a big bite? Come on, man. I mean,
It's cheaper than goddamn eggs.
it really is.
Yes.
In the short term, it is anyway.
So other stock eggs, milk, butter, fruit, and vegetables. There are over 570,000 vending machines in Germany. But, they're not replacing traditional shops, but they're just in areas where it's not economically viable to have a shop like that. So, like, instead of having a butcher, like, it costs too much to have a butcher shop. They just put one of these motherfuckers there.
No, I understand what they're trying to do if they're on the up and up. Because, like, if you have a food desert, and a lot of times it's not either anything. A lot of times it's rural and it's like, disenfranchised people. Mm-hmm. But if you can have a vending machine with, like, groceries in it that provide basic needs, like if you need some salt, you need some pepper, you need whatever it is. I'm not saying that I know what they are, what they consist of, but I'm just saying if you have a vending machine that gives people basic needs, then that's really making a food desert a little bit more livable and sustainable. Because most people live in a food desert. What the problem is they don't have transportation to get to a store. They're too poor to have transportation, and the store that was there is going out of business because it can't sell enough, because Walmart is I don't know whether they have Walmart or not, but over here, the big stores are taking away business from the little stores and leaving big gaps. Yeah. And usually it's for, black, brown, But yeah, that's a really good idea. It's never going to happen here, but I mean, it's a really good idea.
Well, but here's the other problem, right? Like, I hope they get bulletproof glass on that shit. Because what's going to stop somebody from just breaking the glass and taking it?
No, it's not. But when that starts happening, what happens usually when that does?
They're going to pull them shits out.
Right, because the people that put them there are in the business of at least breaking even. And if they're not at least breaking even, why are they doing it?
Yep.
I mean, because either that or they're not going to be able to pay their insurance premium, which I'm sure is already high. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, unless it's going to be government sponsored, all it's going to take is one idiot. That's all it takes. So, but if they have 500,000 and something vending machines, it must be going quite well. That's a lot of vending machines, man.
That's a lot of brats.
I ain't mad at it. I mean, bratwurst for summertime, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Eggs and all that shit, that's crazy. That means they fill them up like every other day, probably.
Yeah.
I hope they're not super expensive either, because it don't matter if you're in the food desert if you can't fucking afford it.
That's true. Oh, well, again, like you said, I mean, the common sense tells me that it's priced right. Now, I don't know about the quality of food, but I do believe overseas their quality of food is much better than ours, because a lot of stuff that we eat constantly is illegal over there. So I got to believe the food is pretty good. And the price is pretty good, because they still exist.
Yeah, the thing about it is just, it's meat. It's meat, it's vegetables, it's all vacuum sealed. Like, it's hard to, the bratwurst I might stay away from because it could be processed. But, like, they got like a rack of ribs in this bitch.
I hear you. Well, bratwurst by design is processed, but...
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you go in a rack of pork ribs. Or a half a rack. Half a rack is right there.
One thing I'm saying, it's a great idea, because it services people that otherwise would starve.
Yeah.
Because if you at that point, you're rural, you don't have a car. If you can't grow it, you're not going to eat. Or if you don't have somebody that can bring it to you, then you're not going to eat. It's that simple. It happens over here constantly, but maybe you're, a little bit more altruistic. Maybe they'll get it done for their people, but not that. That is never going to happen over here. I promise you, for many reasons.
Well, they're not going to do that with us. They just do. They just put up a Dollar General everywhere.
True.
Because Dollar General has $2, not T-bones, $2 New York strips.
Yeah, didn't you tell us about that, like, when the show first started?
And if you think I'm fucking buying that shit, you out of your face.
You got choices. Some people don't. Just like that meat on Good Times. They made that man eat that steak. He thought he was gonna die.
Man, jeez. I hope they don't make nobody eat that shit,
bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, man. If there's a steak $1 or $2, it's called go get some chips in the aisle. Like,
but maybe you want protein, man. I don't know what to tell you. Quality protein is not cheap in this country.
And get some nuts.
Truth. You're right there. But I'm just saying, man.
Lidl's. Yeah, we got Lidl's and we got Aldi's. I'm indifferent. I don't like the fact that I don't get a bag. So I end up paying 10% to get one. Because I want to buck up the
10% or 10 cents?
10 cents. Because if you want a bag,
well, bring your own.
Yeah, but when I go in there, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just trying to get like a drink and some snacks. Every once in a while, I go in there for some shit that I see. But my thing is, I don't think it's worth all of that to save 25 cents.
Why not?
Well, but it all depends. Like, if it's close to the same price at Walmart, but I can get more shit at Walmart. Because I gotta go to Walmart anyway to get multiple things, and those shrimp are 25 cents more, then I'm just going to go to Walmart because I don't want to go to two places. I'm just not like that. Now, there are other people who are. Shout out to you.
Well, shout out to me because I go to two places.
Fuck that. I got time. I am a cold-blooded red, white, and blue American. Man, I'm lazy. I ain't doing it.
Well, a lot of lazy Americans do go to two different places. I'm just saying.
Then they're not real lazy Americans. I'm a real lazy American.
So what you're saying is you're extra. You extra
definitely.
trifling.
Yeah. Like in my last job, internationals would come work for the summer. And like, sometimes they would ask me questions and I just look at them. And it's like it's a legit question. But like, I just be like, because we're stupid Americans.
That's a pretty good answer for a lot of stuff.
And they would just be like, that's fair. I mean, because the questions they would ask me, it would make so much sense on why we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But we do. And I'm just like, because we're stupid Americans. And they'd just be like, fair enough. Let's go. Just keep pushing. So, yeah, man. I mean, don't get it twisted. I love being here. But we do some dumbass shit over here.
But we always knew that.
And we're going to continue.
And we always knew that too.
Speaking of dumbass shit. So, about 2 years ago, we had an article on Crazy World that we talked about furries. And it wasn't an issue of people putting on a costume and wanting to be an animal. I could give two shits. But when you decide you want to be an animal and you would attack other children, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, like, the kids in middle school will wear furry outfits and they will bite and scratch and claw on the other kids. Just wear your damn furry outfit. You know? And I feel confident that's kind of where we were. But Lord knows, the furries have struck again. I kind of don't want to say it. It's a county in Virginia.
Spotsylvania.
Bruh. They had a school board meeting.
Yes, they did.
And a gentleman, a man, an adult, rode up in a furry outfit and wanted to speak at the school board. So, now, the other kids don't identify as Cratch Post. Some kids identified as whooping your ass. Because that's what happened. Some of the kids got beat up because, yo, man, this kid is biting my ankles. The fuck you want the guy supposed to do? If some little kids bite my ankle, get the fuck off. Man, look. I don't know what episode it was, but if you bored enough, go back and find it. I'm pretty sure it's in one of the
It's got to be in the first 50. I remember that one.
comments. No, it wasn't the first 50.
You sure?
Because we were live for this shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It might have been 50 to 100, but we talked about this bullshit. And the fact that, shout out to Dale, who sent me this. Every time Virginia looks like they're going to make some positive moves.
Why do you have hope in this state, man?
Man,
Really? Come on, man.
Because I
You
live here,
lived
bro.
here all your life.
we're a commonwealth, man. We're
I
not
don't
a
care
state.
what it is. Well, you have lived here
So-
all your life and you hold out hope for this place to do something good.
So what'll probably happen, yep, bite the wrong angles and jaws lock the fuck up. Yep, that's very true, Black Winter Shadow. So what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna show this clip and YouTube will be like, fuck you, dog. You can't keep this up here. I don't care. Listen to it on a podcast. So that being said, I apologize because stupidity ensues. And it's just, yeah. Make sure I turn this up.
I like when the guy
Everybody
tears
can-
up. He gets choked up for a minute.
I really want to go big screen, but I'm not going to. Just because.
Why not? You want to see it, let everybody see it.
Is there anyone in
There
the
you go.
audience that would like to come up to speak?
Can you hear it, AG?
Yeah.
I would just ask that you line up so we can move right through the process.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you. The first speaker can come up and speak.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Hey, everybody. Is this on this time? I know last time it got shut off. Is it good? We on? All right. Hey, my name is James Garcarnes, voting District 63. First of all, I'd just like to say to everyone, I hope that everyone had a wonderful birthing person yesterday. And obviously I'm here today. But first, before I talk, I need to talk about my pronouns. My pronouns are hee-haw, and I get the nickname Sparkle Farts after my wonderful identification as an Alpha Therian Otherkin LGBTQIA plus unicorn. Now today we're going on an adventure, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie, we found a map to Candy Mountain. Now, as a taxpayer in Spotsylvania County, like I wanted to say before, since last time I was here, my microphone was legally turned off, and my time was cut short illegally when I did nothing wrong. I followed all the rules that you say. And in fact, you say you're not supposed to discriminate against what anyone's identification is or how they dress, but apparently it's rules for me. What is it? Rules for me, not for thee, or the other way around. Anyway, but I'm here to once again advocate for all my Therian and my furry friends. It's clear that since the schools do not even have an equestrian team, that there's major problems with diversity and inclusivity. We need to let students even wear saddles just like their backpacks. Right now, there's extreme bigotry for anyone who's a furry or a Therian. For those that don't know, a Therian is me. And an individual that identifies as non-human animal to some degree. Last time I was here, I heard a school board member say that there's no furries in the school. Well, that's blatantly false, as there is a person in the room right now with a student in the school, elementary school in Spotsy, where there's 2 furries in their classrooms. And there's more as well. One week after the last school board meeting, by the way, a school in Utah had the students walk out of their classrooms and hold a mass protest because furry students were biting other children's ankles and spraying deodorant at students used as anti-human repellent. And then they had kitty litter boxes in the bathrooms, okay? It's time for Spotsy schools to get on board with the rest of the progressive schools in the country. That's why we elected this woke school board, is because we want to make sure that they have special privileges and programs for our other fellow Therians out there. Another request we're making is that schools have a gender marker for records, but no option to change your species, okay? That's a problem. We need to be able to change your species on the school records. If we can support trans children, we need to support furry species as well. Another request is the cafeteria serve more tuna for my furry friends every day, and also we need bales of hay for my Therian and Queen Crine friends. Now, remember, being a Therian isn't just a phase, it's a lifestyle. And if other people don't respect our lifestyle, and you don't let us do whatever we want, that makes you literally a Nazi, okay? And we know that all my little friends have stated for the record that everything is available on the planet should be able to be read and accessible for students. So in order to help people become Therian otherkins, not only should they have access to whatever books they want, like everyone says, and they should also have unlimited access to anything the internet has to offer in schools, right? It only makes sense. All right, so... And then I did want to ask why the superintendent was fired, since no one ever said. But anyway, hee-haw, and Christ is king. Love you guys. Thanks.
Yo. First of all, this. Mo B,
what's up?
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, Mo, whatever you just saw, you actually just saw it, sir.
I want to believe this committed troll job. KB, I hope so. Lord knows.
I was hoping so too, and at first I did think that, but the thing that turned me was when he called them Nazis, he got choked up. He really did. And I'm like, this is real. This dude believes this. So, sorry,
again,
I don't think he's a troll at all. I think he's legit.
Once again, man, I don't get 2 Fs. If you put on a costume and you want to be a furry, you do all that shit all your day. But can we not attack other fucking people? Like, because he said, well, yeah, in Utah, they walked out because the furries were attacking people's ankles. Tell the kids stop biting other kids' ankles, bro. Like, I don't understand. And I guess, you know, they could put litter boxes in the bathroom. And I'm just like, look, man.
Look, man.
Look, and that's the other thing, right? And he talked. His commitment to his speech was
he was, because it was.
I mean, because, man, this thing was hee-haw.
Hee-haw. Thought I was watching It's a Wonderful Life. Hee-haw.
Once again, I don't give a damn if you're a unicorn. I don't give a damn if you're a squirrel. But as we say a lot on this show, man, stupidity has repercussions. if you're gonna fuck with people, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get fucked up. And Moby, I don't know how people didn't laugh at that, man. But he did say this was not his first time.
I was gonna say they look like they were used to all of that. Because when I looked at it, when they showed the audience, they were like, whatever. They're just like on the phone or just kind of zoned out or whatever. I'm just saying.
Bro. He said he wanted hay. People are not eating hay, bro. And if they are, shout out to you. Fuck that. I'm not going to sit here and bash you for eating hay. I'm just going to say, the shit don't look tasty.
Because your digestive system. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah. I'll never knock anybody for being who they want to be, but I do have a problem with people trying to force others to accept it. I mean, we got Halloween for this fairy fart, glitter pickle, whatever he fucking said. Yeah. Fucking Fury got back. What? Yo, man, all I'm saying is nobody gets mad in school if you're wearing a furry outfit. I'm pretty sure all the kids just look at you laughing, whatever. It's when you attack people when it becomes a problem. Now, if you try to talk to somebody and they give you an animal noise, you just realize this ain't the day. You just walk away, man, because you can't win that. I don't give sparkle feathered fingers, whatever the fuck. And then to me, as I was talking to my older brother about this, the fact that he was just like, he compared it to trans kids. What? Bro, they should be offended. If you're trans, like, I'm heterosexual and I'm offended as fuck that you would think that. What? Bruh, nah. I just want to put out there, I am not negative furry. I'm just like, as long as it don't affect me, we good. But if you come as a furry and you start fucking with me, I mean, you gonna get the, what are you doing? Then you might get punched in the face. And, well, he's abusing an animal. No, motherfucker. I punched your ass in the face. And it's like, once again, furry your ass up. The only time I heard about furries was people having sex in their rooms about furries in their house. You trying to take it out? I mean, look, man, you do what you want as long as it doesn't affect other people. That's it. I don't care. But Lord knows, if your kid starts biting my ankles, he may get accidentally kicked in the face. You know, that's one of those things where it's cause and effect. Because it don't matter who you are. If you come fuck with anybody, cause and effect. If it's not positive, that effect's not going to be positive. It's just not. And what the fuck, man? Like, you know, Utah has more weirder shit.
But I understand what he's saying because it's ultra conservative, though. It's ultra conservative.
Yeah. Hit me and can't fight. Turn that fur to a stuffed animal. Look, man. I mean, look. Once again, you furry. Hey, furries, you do you, boo. Just know who you fucking with. Like, because other people ain't attacking other people. Now, the scared people attack people they don't understand. And them motherfuckers go to jail for hate crimes. But like, if a furry attacks me, last time I checked, that's self-defense. Don't be mad. And don't be mad at the kids either. Because the kids don't know, they're kids, man. And if you bite, if your kid in the furry outfit bite another kid, and that kid kick him in the face, are you expecting for the kid who kicked him in the face to go get suspension? bitch, he kicked him in the face because you bit him. That's called self-defense. Well, he bit me, so we had to put him down. Bang, bang. I mean, look, once again, Spotsylvania County, man. The thing about it is, it really just doesn't matter where it is, because in the grand scheme of things, you might have a friend who does this, and you don't know. And on Halloween, they come out with a full motherfucking raccoon suit.
Oh, why I gotta be a raccoon?
A full motherfucking animal suit. Damn, that's cool. Oh, I had this for a minute. Side eye. Hope you ain't trying to get with them, because that might not be the move. Oh, Jesus Christ. One person identifies a cat or dressed like one to come get at me. Oh, God. Black Witch Adams is funny. So, we've made it past that. So, AG, question of the day. I know, right? It's hard to move past the furry shit.
Hey, man, he was choking up when he called them Nazis, man. That's all I'm saying. It was legit to him. That was not trolling, man. I'm telling you, it wasn't. But actually, before we go on, I got an opinion about this. Because I'm going to take his side on this. And the reason, hear me out. The reason I'm taking his side on this is because, like I messaged you on Discord or this afternoon, being able to identify as something other than your gender or whatever, I told you was a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And based on our behavior since I've said that, and all the things that have happened in the last 6 years or so, it's like, how is he wrong? Now, Kebiako just said, and you just said this too, in Utah, they put out cat litter for these furry people. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't call them people. For these furries, right?
Yeah.
So how is this dude wrong?
I mean,
he's not.
So,
that you there is no rebut.
I'm not
he
saying
is not
he
wrong.
was wrong. But what you can't do is sit here and justify the kids biting other kids on the ankle.
Actually, because precedent hear me out. I hear what you're saying, and I totally agree. But what my point is, by agreeing with this dude, is the fact that because we've made certain decisions, because we've made a man who has transgendered to a woman of the year, not transgender of the year, woman of the year. Mm-hmm. How is this dude wrong? And actually, we are Nazis. Based on everything that we've done, now we're going to single this dude out because he want to be a horse. Actually, he don't even want to be a horse. He want to be a unicorn. We wrong for that, man.
Oh, once again. My point, I could give two shits about what he wants to be.
Wait a minute, Moby. Hence why I identify as dark skin.
See, that's stupid.
I think he's funnier when he's on YouTube.
But once again, I don't give two shits on what furry he wants to be.
Right.
But if a dog bites a kid, that dog gets punished.
Right, but that's a dog. But a human identifying as a dog, you can't touch it.
But if a kid, if somebody identifies a dog, comes up and bites you, and you punch him in the face,
you going to jail.
Who going to jail? The dog?
Person who got bit?
You crazy in your face.
Oh, am I?
When is it not self-defense? When is self-defense coming to play?
You can't defend yourself against those people. Yeah, I said it. Those people. You can't defend yourself.
Shit.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying you can't defend yourself, because obviously you can. If you think you're going to defend yourself and claim self-defense and get away with it, you tripping. I guarantee you.
But if a dog bites a person, sometimes that dog gets put down.
Absolutely, because we're talking about a dog. We're not talking about a human identifying as a dog. There are differences, sir.
Well, I mean, but that's assault.
It's not assault. You hear what he said? He said we should be able to do anything we want to, just like those cats that aren't cats.
And and that's fine. But if you want to identify as a dog and you bite somebody, if a regular dog get put down, what do you think your ass gonna get?
You're not getting nothing because now we still
that's
have to
bullshit.
treat. No. We still have. Look, man. How many times have we talked about women playing both sides against the middle?
Oh my God.
Like every week. I don't need no man, pay my bills. You know what I'm
we
saying?
about to do this?
How is this any different?
Man,
How is this any different? I identify as a unicorn until something real happens, then I'm gonna be a dude. If he bites some, or actually in his case, kicks somebody, okay?
yeah.
He is not, when push comes to shove, he is going to identify as a white man. And he's gonna
Yeah.
get off. And he's gonna get off because he's a white man and because you can't touch me because I identify as a horse, but I'm not a horse, I'm a unicorn, and all the things.
Well, enjoy the black eye.
I'm just letting you know. So when I saw this and I heard what you said, I'm like, okay, he's not seeing the entire picture here.
I said the same thing last time, and I'm saying the same thing this time.
And you're right. I totally agree. However, what I'm saying to you is if you don't think this dude has certain protections, whether he earned an ass whipping or not, I promise you, whoever retaliates against these types of people will go to jail.
Well, I want to see what happens.
Okay.
On this shit.
All right. Because you saw the people in the audience, they was like, okay, here you go. They weren't even there. It was like they were tuning him out like a regular person.
Once again, I think they've seen him before.
Absolutely, and that's my whole
That is
point.
like,
Because he already said
Fuck
as
it.
much. The last time I was here, I was
microphone
illegally
didn't
cut
work.
off, all the things. Man, look, man, I'm telling you. I'm
and
telling
that's,
you.
you know what? And once again, that's fine. Like, they know him. Yeah, some shit happened. And they let him to speak this time. And that's why they clap for him. When he galloped himself out the goddamn place.
Yeah, he was
After
galloping,
did
all
that.
right.
I mean, so, like, look, all I'm saying is, hey, man, you do you until it affects somebody else.
But it's always going to affect someone else. But they have a
Negatively.
decided
That is-
advantage over you.
But once again, it don't affect me. I don't give two shits.
It will. And the idea we're talking about it right now lets me know it will.
And I will deal with it accordingly after.
Yeah, and you'll lose. You have at least 60% chance of losing whatever you think you're going to.
I mean, I've taken L's before.
Yeah, and you're going to take an L this time probably.
Well, I mean, shit.
Just
Won't
letting
be
you
the
know.
first, ain't gonna be the last. But yeah, bite my ankles if you want to.
Black Letitia Adams. I love it. But
Well,
she
you
going
say
to
you a
jail
doggy.
too. She going to jail too. All y'all gonna be in jail because I'm
Say you're a
telling
dog and
you.
you bite me.
Dave
I'm going
Chappelle.
to the thighs up bitch and put these paws on you.
Exactly. And I agree. But Dave Chappelle.
Hey, I mean, nobody disagrees. It's just, I mean, first of all, hopefully we never see anything like it happen.
Oh, it's gonna
If
get
it
worse.
does.
It's gonna get much worse.
If it does,
Much
I
worse.
mean, I ain't saying I'm here for it. I'm just saying I'll be paying attention.
Hey, you live in this
Sipping my
country, so you're here for it.
tea. Sipping my tea.
Okay. It's coming to get you.
Let's hope not. So, question of the day, AG, because honestly, this really doesn't refer to me.
It does not.
Because
that's what
I
my
don't-
wife said today. That's what she said.
Because, I don't have a significant other. So I was hoping that Mo B would be up here because that way y'all can answer this and stuff like that. So the question of the day is, what do you do for peace without your significant other?
Well, it's the interesting thing is, it all starts with the decision that you make. My wife does not disturb my peace when she's here, which is
What does that look like, I guess, is the question.
well, what it looks like is you ain't always on edge. Everything is chill, whatever. That's not really normal in today's, social construct. Women can be extra in their ability and their desire to make life less than peaceful all the time.
Yeah.
You have to pick someone that is a peaceful person to start with. Once you start there, then chances are they're going to let you have your peace too. Well, for me, and I know this is not the question, I'm not really answering your question by what I just said. I'm just giving you a baseline. So when she's not here, it's a little bit more peaceful when she's not here, because then I don't have to think about, what I can and can't do, all the things. I'm not limited in, getting into an endeavor or whatever it is by, like, if I've been doing something for like 6 hours, I don't feel bad. Even though it's something I needed to do, you still kind of feel bad. So if she's gone to work, or if she is like hanging out with her mom or something like that, usually it's just kind of like, I'm just kind of chilling. I'll do what I want to do, whatever that might be. It's
Walk around the house naked? Or you just do that regardless?
Yeah, I don't do the whole run around the house naked thing. Yeah, I'm good there.
You're not doing it risky business style.
Yeah, we're not doing that at all.
Okay.
No. Plus, I don't think I have a pair of white socks like that anymore. Anyway.
I mean, it doesn't matter color socks.
Yeah, it kind of does. You got to get the whole outfit. But anyway. But no, man, it's an easy thing for me to answer. I have a lot of peace whether she's here or not. Great thing, good foundation. When she isn't here, actually, a lot of times when she's not here, I'm just like, I have to have an agenda or I will do nothing. Because I enjoy doing nothing. I really do.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Especially at our age, nothing is like awesome.
Great. So, like, today she went for a walk. I knew I had some time, so I got some laundry done, did this or that, whatever it was. By the time she got here, I was back in the chair. Tomorrow, when she goes off to work, because I'm off tomorrow, it's just like, if there's some stuff I really need to get done, like I'll do the show tomorrow. I'll do some other stuff I need to work on, whatever it is. And after that, it's just like nothing. And when she gets home, the vibe changes a little bit. Because she's here and there's, what can I do for you? This and that, or things I know I can do for you, this and that, whatever it is. It's just, there's a level of responsibility that you don't have when another person isn't there.
Yep.
And sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's like, this is stupid. Like when she went out of town to see her sister graduate last year. Mm-hmm. And she was gone for the weekend, like maybe 4 days. And I always wanted to do stuff like that, get out and do things with friends or whatever it is. But it got to the point to where it was kind of dumb. I was like, this is stupid, man. Because I hadn't been single in a long time. And I forgot what it was like to like, because I was at work and I was thinking about coming home to an empty house. When I was single, that was wonderful. Now it's like, this is the stupidest thing ever. Who wants to do that? So, you kind of get antsy, but I'm not the one that's like, girl, you need to come home. No, you don't need to come home. Stay as long as you want. However,
do you, boo?
Yeah, that's exactly my attitude. However, the cost of it is this. At some point, having less responsibility for someone like me is almost a crime, because I won't do jack. And so, like, if I was a murderer, I would leave a body in there until it started smelling, because I ain't trying to do nothing. I would get caught because of laziness. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you're really on your game, you got the lime, you got the sulfuric acid, you got the wood chipper, you getting stuff done. You making sure the job is done.
Just make sure you don't kill nobody.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But I'm saying if I did, I might get caught because I ain't trying to do the rest of it. Because there is some motivation for me coming out of a period where she's gone to have my stuff together, because I'm trying to stay married out here in these streets. Because I ain't trying to be out in the streets. Exactly.
Gotta make sure the house straight.
Exactly. I'm not trying to have her come in here talking about something. What you been doing all day? Nothing. What? No, we ain't had that battle. Nope. So really, that's what it's like, man. For a little while, it's a lot of fun, because it's almost like that sweet spot when all your bills are paid and everything is cool, and you have those 2 days where you feel like you got some money, and then life happens again. So that's what it's like. But in this particular case, I don't want to have less responsibility too long, because I've been married long enough to not like it. It's like, you want your girl, or at least I want my girl around at some point. So, playtime over, boo-boo back home, everything is cool. But when she's not there, it is kind of fun not to have, to have a little less responsibility, because I'm not necessarily in the moment responsible for her. Yeah. I don't have to really think about it. So if I want to go to McDonald's and act stupid, I can have that eaten before she gets back home.
You know, I have dated before, so it's not like I don't have this experience. And I mean, so like, I remember just sometimes it was like, what do you want to do? Nothing. We're going to sit at home. Yeah, that's not how I'm wired. Then I wasn't wired like that. Now I can be to a point, but I also feel like if I'm up and at 'em, like Adam Ant, I'm ready I got to be doing some shit, like consistently. Like you know, you got to have a what's it called?
What, itinerary?
Yeah.
Some sort of agenda?
And I've started working on that. Like, I gotta make sure I make a list of shit I get done. You know, sometimes I get it done, sometimes I don't. But at least it keeps me focused. But when I ain't got shit to do, sometimes I just like to go in my own world on the video game system. And you know what? Sometimes that's my peace. And when I was with a couple of them, that was my peace, man. Like, let me do this. Yep, let me do this.
Wait a minute. Moby, I'm afraid to get caught doing nothing.
Yeah. Because there's always shit to do.
Well, he acted like he don't do nothing anyway, which I know is not true, but he acted like he don't do nothing no way. So, I mean, what he's saying right now?
All I'm saying is one time, you know, she became upset because we chilling at the crib. What you doing? Well, I'm doing this over here. Word, you doing that? You take care of your business. I'm going to get on the sticks. Next thing you know, she all up in my world.
How
Go
so?
finish what you were doing.
When she says that, I mean, when you say that about her, what do you mean?
So, like, let's say she's doing some work for work. How long you gonna be? I'm gonna be about an hour. Word. I know I got 50 minutes to get on the sticks. I'm on the sticks 15 minutes. What you doing?
Ain't you supposed to be busy?
Why you worry about me? You supposed to be doing something. Well, I don't feel like doing it. I'm a little busy right now.
You mean
Oh,
you
you
didn't
don't
put the
got time
game
for
away?
me?
You didn't put the game away?
What? I was in the middle of one too. Bitch, please, like, no. Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be like another half hour. Why don't you go ahead and do something? We'll go get something to eat afterwards. Attitude. And I'm just like, bro, like,
Is this why she's not the girlfriend anymore?
I mean, that and other reasons.
I was gonna say other things.
Yeah, but like, yo, you were too busy for me when I wasn't busy. But now that I've found some peace, and I'm in my own mind and shit.
Yeah.
Now you ain't trying. You trying to, man.
I just said this. I said, man, a lot of women don't understand this whole thing. They think everything revolves around. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, like, all right, fine. You want to go get something to eat? Get ready. I'm gonna finish this because I'm good to go. Like, I'm still in tennis shoes and whatever else I was wearing. We'd go pick up some food. But she won't. She was dressed like she was ready to go to bed. And I'm just like, you know, it's like 9:30.
Right.
You know, and I'm just like, I mean, well, I'm going to do this work, then I'm going to go to bed. Word. I'm going to get on sticks for a little bit. I don't even think I told her what I was doing. I went and got on the sticks. And I guess she heard the video game. And she heard me having fun. And that's the problem. I was having fun, as Moby says all the time. You know? And of course, every game has you're addicted to the game conversation.
Yep.
Bro. No, I'm just not. I'm addicted to not sitting around here waiting for your ass. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm addicted to. I got shit to do. Just because you choose not to do shit, I choose to do shit. And so, I mean, you know, sometimes catching that attitude for 24 hours, sometimes you got to eat that. For your peace, you got to eat that.
But that's not
But don't
peaceful.
don't say she's addicted to IG. Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds personal. All I'm
He's still
saying-
not wrong though.
Yeah. I'm just saying, hey man, sometimes peace, man, you gotta work for it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
That's the whole problem.
Yeah, I agree. I think peace should be easy, but some people,
aren't peaceful themselves.
yeah, you over there doing work, I'm over here minding my own. I ain't all up in your shit. Like, that's why I didn't understand. What, did you want me every 5 minutes? You done yet? Because then I would have got a different attitude.
But they want all of it. They want you to sit nicely. They want you to chase after them. They want you to have no life.
Yeah.
All those things. I'm just saying, man.
But you want me to be a good boyfriend to you.
Define good. I'm sure it's unreasonable.
Lord knows, you go out with your boys, they think you're cheating on them. Like, what the fuck, man? You live at my apartment.
Doesn't
Everything
matter.
I own is there. Why in God's green earth would I piss you off at this moment?
Doesn't matter.
Clearly. Oh, man. So, did you hear about, before we get into the final joint? Actually, no. What's on your mind, AG?
What's on my mind is there was an incident where airman was killed, and bad information. I'm gonna presume bad information was given to the sheriff's department. They went to the wrong house. The guy was FaceTiming with his girlfriend at the time. He answers the door with a gun. He might not have heard the sheriff announce himself. He comes down. He opens the door with the gun pointed to the ground. And the cop's response to that was 3 to the chest. And as much as I want to say, you shouldn't have answered the door with a gun, I'm not going to say that. Because even if he did answer the door with the gun was pointed to the ground. I can't believe, based on the body cam footage, that you couldn't have said, gun, put the gun down, and give him a chance to hurt you or not. You just opened fire. Now, again, if I'm a cop, I understand, I get it. But then at the same time, there's a lot of me that feels as though Black life doesn't have that much value. Because I don't know what would have happened to the sheriff if this airman, again, we fetishize the military in this country. Now, having said that, the black military is the black military. It's part of the military because they wear the same uniform, but they don't get treated the same way. Just like in the civilian world, Black life doesn't have a lot of value. I am here to support you, my white counterpart, but I'm not your equal. So, again, I understand all the circumstances. I would be remiss if I can't empathize with the sheriff. However, you are a trained officer of the law. The gun was pointed at the ground. You didn't give this guy a chance to do anything. You just opened fire. And shame on dispatch for bad information. And I'm like, all of this stuff I feel like could have been avoided, or maybe I'm just, PTSD from the last 10 years hearing about black people getting gunned down for all sorts of unreasonable reasons. So it was because Lauren brings these things to me, and this one was like, it was a little difficult, but at the same time, it's like, I understand that there's nothing that's going to happen to the sheriff. It's just not. Ben Crump is involved. The best he can do is strategize with the fact that he had time to tell this dude to put the gun down. That's all he's got.
That's the first thing he should have said.
Well, when you're a white sheriff or cop or whatever, and there's a black person involved, maybe not in the best part of town, you can always go to I was in fear for my life. But here's the kicker. There was a gun involved. And once you say that, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because usually when cops say I was afraid for my life, there is no gun involved. The only gun involved is the one the cop had.
Yep.
Now you're talking about a person that came to the door with a loaded weapon. And so the girlfriend is saying that because he was still on the phone with her when he answered the door. She was saying he didn't hear the announcement, the sheriff announcement. So I was like, well, I don't know about that. All I know is if the gun is pointed to the ground and the body cam does show that, I would not think that your first move is to pump lead in this guy's chest. But that's what happened. So it's a sad situation, and I just feel like at the end of the day, it's just easier for law enforcement to open fire on black and brown people, especially black people in particular, because the odds of you getting off are pretty good. So that's what's on my mind. It is what it is, but just another senseless murder to me. But again, I need to say alleged because I wasn't there and I don't know what's going to come of all this. But those events did happen. So that's what's on my mind.
Well, sorry to his family, for their loss. Yeah, the cop situation. That's already sad. So you might have heard about what happened like a week and a half ago, because a girlfriend got a little upset at her man for playing NBA 2K24 all the time. Well, she decided that she was going to take it upon herself to delete his character and all his stuff in the game. One slight problem with that. Now, I didn't know this, so I learned a lot. But apparently, his character had done was worth somewhere like $450,000. He had done so much stuff on the game to the point where he was paying his bills with the money he made from it. So he had a nice house and all that. And because she was jealous that he was always on the game, she deleted his profile. And then she thought that they would just be able to put it back together. Nah, player, it's not how this shit works. So the dude who afforded to treat her nice, they show picture of the house stuff. Big old house. Glass everywhere, hold on. And yeah, man, she just deleted that shit and didn't understand why her man was super mad at her. Shout out to him. He didn't punch her in the face. Or anything like that. But if somebody told me you're $450,000 poor, I wouldn't be upset. Which goes back to, look, man, there's some people who just got it, man. They're good at what they do. Video games, they make money off it, all that shit. That's awesome. But yo, if you're upset with your significant other, don't fuck with the shit that you think is ruining it. Talk to them.
You're cute.
I know I'm cute, but that's not the point.
It kind of is.
No, it's not. Because, but here's the thing. She ruined everything for them. So now you got to work triple time to go back and do all that shit again so he can afford to pay bills. And it's just but that's called you didn't understand what his job was. because he's taking care of you. All that time you go out and eat, all this time you go to cool spots, that's him. That's just like going to a job function and being a straight bitch to his boss. You work him too much. Baby, I make plenty of money for us. Slow your roll. And this one didn't slow her roll. And you know what? You can say whatever comment you want to say, AG. But like, if your significant other messed up your money supply, you would not be happy with that person.
No, I'm not saying that I would. I'm just saying that's what women do sometimes, and it's okay. You just have to make better decisions.
I mean, it's okay for them, you know. Yeah. See, if you're under 30, paid to entertain these modern women, you are hustling backwards.
And exactly, that's what I just finished saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to make good choices, man, because any woman that doesn't understand peace and how to give it and what it means, you don't need to date them.
And he said, yeah, I said it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, man, we just finished talking about this. Same thing.
Somehow, man, we help create a whole bunch of women who feel like working is beneath them. I don't know where this shit came from, but they feel like working is beneath them. That's why I'm single right now. Because you can't come to me, Poe. If I wanted kids, you know, like I ain't got kids, none of that. Like, but if I wanted to take care of somebody else, I mean, I'm enough to take care of. What the fuck? Like, I don't need another person.
Understood.
So, if you don't come, for me, if you don't come with your own money, your own shit, like, we can't even talk. Because, you know, what I'm not doing is about to take care of somebody else. I'm trying to take care of me. Now, if we do things, it's different. But, like, you know, I'm not going to be your sugar daddy. And I'm not going to pay your bills. Because I'm looking for a grown-ass adult. I'm not looking for somebody to do whatever. And I get it. But as you say, it's man's fault. I ain't the one.
Well, actually, he said that last week, and he was right. And it's like, as long as you can continue to, you know, live your life the way that you're saying that you do, you'll be fine. Yeah. But the moment you let your guard down, whoo.
These sorry dudes out here, man, making it hard for the rest of us. And I said it. Get your shit together. KB Acko. I know one way this dude can lower his expenses.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you, tell me they're still not together.
Man, I have no idea.
I hope not.
I mean, she was like, I'm so sorry. Bitch, you just flushed $450,000 down the drain. Sorry is not what I want to hear from you.
Well, I hope he told her to, you know, kick rocks at least. Get on him that he didn't hit her. But, you know, it's time for her to go.
There's always a simp waiting to save a chick because she's the prize. I like the IRO part. That's funny.
Man, not wrong.
But, like, thank everybody for listening to being with a new episode of 5 Minute Warning. Hey, you know what it is. We do this every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until we feel like getting off the air. Hey, we do this because it's cool. So, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell somebody about us. Whoever lives in Cupertino, California, respect. They've been like binging the podcast for like days.
Cupertino or Cupertino?
Cupertino.
Oh, that's where Apple is. How about that?
Yeah, I know. So, but yeah, you know, tell everybody about us. And of course, make sure you let them know we're live Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. on the West Coast. You ain't listening to us. You need to be watching your TV. But with that being said, once again, I'd like to thank everybody on the boards today. I'd like to thank AG. I'd like to thank Mo B. Showed up for a little bit, gave some nice comments, stuff like that. But as you know, we're going to do this next week too. So as always, you know how we do. Peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.